Hello and welcome to this video on niche selection for Amazon Associate Marketing in Nigeria. I remain Elims AGK of SWAS Projects. You're welcome to this video, as niche selection is one of the crucial parts of Amazon Associate Marketing. So if you desire to do Amazon Associate Marketing, niche selection is a vital part, or should be a vital part of your knowledge, as it can either make you or mar you. So in this video, I'll be covering points like we'll be discussing why what a niche is actually, what how important is niche selection, and then the things that will be considered before you select a niche. So these are the things we'll be covering mainly in this video. So please, if you're interested in Amazon affiliate marketing, or you have started one but maybe you don't know how to go about niche selection, please stay on this video to the end. But at the end of this video, I guarantee you'll be picking a niche that will pay you good sum at the end of this video. So please stay to the end of this video. Okay, like the slide I have here, and as I mentioned, what we'll be covering, I said we'll cover what is a niche, why is a niche important, how to select the right niche for your Amazon Associate Marketing, and also some premium information, which are the informations you can pay elsewhere. But here I'll be giving you all these informations for free, but just do yourself the good of paying attention detailedly to this video. Please, this is a crucial part of it. Please pay attention to it. So what is a niche? So when it comes to what is a niche is just basically, I said a niche is a specific topic or category that you can focus on when creating content and promoting products as an Amazon associate. So that area of your specialization, that area you make yourself look like a professional, that area you're able to solve problems for people without or just that area they can come for whatever their search is and they get answers, becomes your niche. So in as much as niche is just you segment a market for yourself. Okay, these are the type of customers I want to satisfy. You create a sphere for yourself, not just going to the general market at large. I want to like going to a pharmaceutical shop and you find out that the pharmacist is selling phone accessories at the other side. You just say, what kind of confused person is this? So definitely when you're looking for you want to buy phone accessories, you don't see the pharmacist as the first point of call. Why? Because this person is not being a professional in what he or she is doing. Like if you're in Port Harcourt, we'll talk about garism. If you talk about electronic gadget and you garism, you know that is where you go to once you're talking about electronic gadgets and all that. So imagine somebody has a shop and you're selling how do I put it? Let me say a provision shop. Okay, like you go to a supermarket and you can buy oils in sachets and bottles and that. It is normal. But when you want to talk about a dealer on oil, that you want to ask question that has to do with let me say palm oil, you don't go to the supermarket because they are just people that are retails. They are not a professional when it comes to, like, you start asking them of the production, how they will not answer in as much as they sell it, but they don't have the grounded knowledge on it. So niche makes you a professional. Like anybody that wants to seek answer to a question in that area of record, they will come to you. Why? Because you have made yourself a professional. So you have designed a system that makes you look a professional. So niching is just selecting a customer audience I want to satisfy. When it comes to Amazon affiliate marketing, we talked about getting a target audience, a customer audience we have desired to satisfy. They are not running from one end to the other. So these are your persons you want to satisfy. So that is just what a niche is. Let me show you typically what niches are like. Why am I referring to Amazon? I'm using Amazon to pick my niche. Why? Because I want to sell products from Amazon to my audience. So in as much as I want to sell products from Amazon to my audience, I will pick a niche from Amazon, so that from there I can promote products to my audience. If I go and pick new niche that is out of Amazon stock, there's no way I will make money from Amazon, because I will not be forcing them to come and buy from Amazon when I'm not solving a problem that has to do with something from Amazon. So I will just pick a niche within the sphere of Amazon. Then from there, these people that sees me as a professional, I can as well suggest products for them and they will buy. So that is how it works. So that is it on what is niche selection. Like I've told you, I said niche is a specific topic or category that you focus on when creating content and promoting products as an Amazon affiliate, that makes you look more of a professional in what you're doing. So like I have on the screen here, I have some examples of niches. I have electronics is a niche, computers, smart homes and that. But let me take you right also to Amazon itself, so that you see other niches as well. But before I will do that, I will just simply take you to importance of a niche. Why is niche selection important? Niche selection important in just these two regard. Like I have here, it makes you look a professional in what you're doing, and as well it helps you choose your customer audience you want to satisfy. You don't just want to please everybody. So there are people that you have desire to satisfy, that once it gets to them, you can be rest assured, yes, these are actually the persons I am looking for. So like seriously, if you get a niche that is what you can work on, I bet you getting a result within a short time will not be an issue for you. So as well, if you pick a wrong niche, it can deter your efforts. So I will just urge you to stay on this video, pay detailed attention to it. If you know you have desire to make money from Amazon affiliate marketing, I'll be sharing as much as these tips I know that has worked for me for 5-6 years now, and I will be giving them out. After this, I will still be dropping videos in line with this. You're able to pick these cards together, I bet you'll be able to start up within a time frame you've provided for yourself, because I will not decide how fast you will start. So let me take you back to Amazon now and show you how I actually do my niche selection when it comes to Amazon. So heading over to Amazon now, coming to Amazon, I will just simply go to amazon.com. This is the home page of Amazon. So where does my niche selection come from? Here I will just come to all. To this left side, you click on all, you see shop by department, then you see all. Like under this now, you're seeing electronics, you're seeing computer, you're seeing smart home, you're seeing art and crafts, you're seeing automotives, you're seeing beauty. Automotives, you can build, like all these things are the things you can build a website on. You can decide to talk about computers in your website, and you can talk about laptop accessories. You can decide to build a niche around laptop accessories, where you'll be talking about some of the accessories. You review products that has to do with laptop accessories, and people will buy. And as well, you can decide to build a website around printers. You tell them of printers, like how to fix printers, some simple issues that like do it yourself ideas on printers, things that they can has to do with printers that they can. Then at the end of the day, you can recommend printers for different purposes for them, and they will buy. Why? Because you're giving them knowledge and you're still selling to them. So you're a professional in that area. So you can build a whole website on printer. So that makes printer your niche. You can just like, okay, you can just use this one as a niche. And as well, there are other niches. There are tons of niches on Amazon. I don't just tons of niches. So there is no time. This business is not saturated. Like some people say they have been doing it for long. No, nobody has been doing it for long. Any day you start Amazon affiliate marketing, I tell you, you still make a killing out of it. As I'm talking to you now, I'm building a new website that I'm targeting. Within the next 3-4 months, it will start paying me, because I'm sure of it. It is what I do. It is what I live on. So in as much I've said that, okay, you have other niches. Okay, let me go to home and kitchen, because I know most of my students, they like coming to this direction. In as much as they all like coming to this direction, I will not tell you saturated. There are still values. If I still want to build a website, I have a website around this, and if I still want to build more website around this, I will build, because this thing is, the market is still open. It just depends on the strategy you want to use. So I mean, home and kitchen, you see, I can decide to be on kitchen and dining. I can decide to do website around bedding, but that also means that I can just come to kitchen and dining. Yes, under kitchen and dining, there are still so the best practice to selecting a niche in Amazon affiliate marketing is to niche down. Don't just go to a broad market. Select a section of that market and leverage it. That section of that market, once you have content, you see hundreds of thousands of persons in that small unit of market that you think you have. You see hundreds, thousands of persons coming to you on your website to get informations. Like, I can decide to build a whole website on bakeware. Like, bakeware is like, that's what I'm telling you. Under this one, you have how many, like, something led us to kitchen and dining. You can decide to build a whole website on bakeware. You can decide to build on coffee, and you can talk about cookware, dining and entertainment. They are niches. Bakeware is a comfortable niche for you if you want. Coffee and espresso and tea is a good niche for you if you want. Where you'll be talking about coffees and those things. You will do research on them. All these informations you must not know them firsthand. You can research and get information. So when I go to bakeware, I can still decide to niche down. Under bakeware, I can decide to be talking about bakers and casseroles, bakeware sets, or I can just pick like 5-6 of these things and make them my area of focus. Where if anybody wants to talk about casseroles, they will talk of me. Okay, like if you see here, you have pizza pans and stones. I can decide to build a website on pizza pans and stones. That stands. So that is just what I want you to understand. So niche selection makes you a professional. So if I'm talking about pizza pans and stones, that makes me that when it comes to pizzas, I am an authority. I will hit areas my competitors are not going to. So that becomes my niche. So stay on that. Don't just say because this thing are playing menu, let me combine all of them under bakeware. If you want to build a website around bakeware and call bakeware your niche, it becomes your niche. But it is a very broad one. But I tell you, if you write on bakeware only, you can build 5-6 websites on bakeware only. And if you want to write on bakeware only, you can build a website that has over thousands of articles on bakeware only, because it's a very broad niche. So that is it about it. So don't just target the entire market. Pick who do you want to satisfy. Do you want to satisfy bakers? Do you want to talk about kitchen utensils that are the customers you want to satisfy, or do you want to talk about kitchen decorations? If that's the area you want, that becomes your niche. But make sure you are specific. You have segmented the market as you want it to be for yourself. So having said that, there are things as well. You don't just pick any of these things. There are questions that must be asked. There are questions that must be answered. So that is the area I'm going to now. How do you know a niche that can be favorable on you? How do you know a niche that you can leverage? How do you know a niche that does not have much competition that will swallow up a beginner? So let me go to this other area of this video where I'll be telling you on how to select the right niche. How do I select the right niche? That is just what most persons will be considering. So how do you select the right niche? Like, the first thing I will consider is my passion and interest. What am I passionate about? Like, my kind of person. Okay. Not the passion shouldn't just be, we awoke some of this passion sometimes. Like, I will not tell you this is niche market, and what is your passion of research. There are niches you go to that when you want to research, you want to get materials to develop them, it does not stress you. Like, you don't feel so uncomfortable with it. Like, there was a time I wanted to build a website around sporting equipment, like the dumbbell. I'm not in that sphere, so researching it was very heavy on me. I struggled to build that website, but at the end of the day, the website did not satisfy me like I wanted. Why? Because I was not giving the website what it wanted. I was not doing enough research. I was not getting enough information, because I don't personally, that area is not, there was no flair for me. There was no flair about that niche. So the website did not do what I actually wanted. So the first thing you consider when you want to select a good niche, you must have passion and interest for it. Not like this must be your subject of profession, must be area of professionality or whatever, but it should be something you're willing to research, you're willing to learn something about. It's something that will interest you. Okay, you become curious about. Not that you're going to do it like you want to face your life in it. You will build other niches, but for that one, see something that you can easily, like for ladies, I know some of them will like this cookware, bake stuff. Then with that one, if you're starting up, there are things you flow with. Why? Because there are things you have seen, you live, and maybe you enjoy doing, and from growing a website from there. So any other information you're getting from your competitors, any materials you're getting online, they are just things that are keeping you in shape, but you know what you are doing. You can create ideas about this niche. So that is the first thing you consider, your passion and interest. So don't just go into a niche you're not interested in, that you don't want to learn anything about. Like when it comes to some of the niches I have websites on, there are things, even if I don't know them before, but there are things I can just be telling you about them. Even some of the two I've not seen them, but I have knowledge, I can give the description, I've read about them, I'm beginning to know them. So it should be something that will just be flowing between you and a niche you have selected. So before you pick a niche, make sure it is a niche you're passionate about. Like, first consider things, some of these things that have to do with you. Okay, that's just what I can say about your passion and your interest, and I guess, and I hope you have gotten something out of it. Let me see if my slide is still here, so that okay, the next thing I'll talk about after passion and interest is market demand. Market demand. What does the market really want? What I'm coming to sell to them? Like, what's the market demand of what I want to sell? That is another thing I will ask as a factor. So I said the second factor to consider is market demand. You want to choose a niche that has a large enough audience and demand for products. You can research this by using your Google tool like Google Trend, even in Amazon, and you see people that have made sales. It can actually tell you what the market demand is all about. Are people still buying this product? Are there potentials of me selling more products to this my audience? So the market demand of what I'm selling is actually important. Like, it shouldn't just be something that is seasonal. The demand for this product as well, I will consider. Okay, I will come to that. But what is the market demand of this product? Are they actually buying it quarterly, yearly, or is it something that, okay, like, let me go for cars? In as much as cars are expensive, you get good affiliate commissions, but the market demand for cars is not as much as it is for mobile phones, and it's not as it is for everyday. Okay, like when I talk about edibles, like, I don't know how, like health, like pills, like drugs. Anybody that wants to, people take tablets on daily basis. Some are even on Eat for Life, some are on it weekly. So those ones sells daily, those ones sells weekly, those ones sells it sells hourly. Like, people, the market demand is high because of the health condition of persons, and some developing and some want to correct. So the market demand for drugs are high. Okay, if you're talking about baking, there are baking needs every day. Some persons live on junks, and that's oil, junk foods and all that. So just know your market demand. What is the market demand of the audience you want to satisfy? Just know the market demand. Another thing I will talk about here that I did not mention is your niche must not be seasonal. You should have a niche that sells through the year. Your niche mustn't be seasonal. Like, let me use for instance, there was during the COVID, nose mask, sanitizers were on trend. They still sell them now, but the sales then and now are not the same. So those ones are seasonal. Like trend can push those sales and you make the whole lot of sales you want to make, and at the time it will cease. So that is just it about them. And as well, like if you have a Christmas products, you want to build a website around Christmas, that means for the beginning part of the year to the better end, you just be not making sales, and within that Christmas period you make the jumbo sales you make, and it ceases again to that time next time. Or maybe you want to talk sell products that has to do with Valentine, like we are in February now, and it will just be only in February you make sales and the rest. So please make sure you're picking a niche that is not seasonal, a niche that can be bought. Like when I come to baking, when I come to automotive, when I come to clothing, people wear clothes throughout the year. So you consider a niche too that does not have that is not seasonal. So those are the things as well you consider. Then the final part of it is competition. What is the competition level of this niche I'm going into? After this part of it, I will show you websites and just show you what covers some of these things I'm talking about. What is the competition of this market I'm going into? Are there real competition? Are there big names? Like presently you see CNN has a niche website. You see, I was doing keyword research, that was yesterday, and I was seeing CNN, I was seeing Forbes, I was seeing like big companies you think of. You cannot dare compete with them because they have the money to dish out, to buy the best writers in the world, to get anything they want for themselves. So you don't go there to compete with them. So you think of who are the competitors. That doesn't mean that there are no space for you to fit in. There are space for you to fit in. So that is just what I want you to understand. There are space for you to fit in, but don't just be carried away with the level of competition. But make sure that the product you're selling doesn't have any like when it comes to, I will still talk about that in subsequent videos. When it comes to keyword selection, you shouldn't just pick keywords that are you see somebody that is his website that has been on for 10-20 years and you want to go and compete with them. They will swallow that one up. So after this video, I'll be talking about keyword search and selection. I just want to treat all that has to do with it. If you're interested, by the end of this series, you should have started Amazon Affiliate Marketing if you're interested. So after this, I'll be talking about keyword selection. So that is just the best way to analyze competitors is through keyword selection. So I guess when you do that part, you understand what I'm talking about here. So keyword one that you consider is the competitors in that niche. Are there real big names? Are there real big competitors swallowing up small websites? Are small websites making waves from this niche? So I will detail that part in the next video when we're talking about keyword search and selection. So that is just what you need to ask before you pick a niche. I have made mention of them. I said the first thing you consider is your passion and interest. The second, okay, let me use the slide to show you. The first thing is the passion and interest, the market demand. Are there people actually looking for the product I want to sell? What is the competition level? Profitability, is the product I'm selling profitable? In as much as you want to sell, you don't want a crowd to come and at the end of the day you don't make money out of it. You should pick a product that is profitable, like a niche that has a combination of high ticket sales and low ticket sales. Like if you see this bakeware, you see some product low ticket sales like $30. Buying something of $30 will not be an issue for anybody. It's $2 within that range. Okay, you see $5, but as well they should be, if you depend on product of $5, you will not make, you'll be making cents back as a commission. No, but you need to look out for products of, okay, like you see this one is mainly cheap products which I will not even, because if you, in as much as you sell these products, what is the commission level of this product? Okay, you can as well set it to what you want. Let me say 100 to 200 products within that range. So far it is still within the niche you're targeting. You can set it, okay, like see this one, you see 100 and 130, 105. You see 169, 129. So if you sell products of this nature, you can see products of $500, $1,000. So if you sell these products, you're making good commission. So check the profitability. Don't just go for a niche that all the products are within $5, $10. No, after selling it, you can have tons of sales, but with little unsignificant profit. So make sure you have passion and interest for it. Make sure the market demand for it is high. Make sure there are less competitors, and make sure that niche is profitable. So those are the areas you consider before picking a niche. And as well, make sure you niche down. It's another area, a way for you to grow your Amazon affiliate. Okay, let me show you some examples of a niche website. Let me go to best. Let me bakeware, best bakeware set. Okay, let me use it. Typically it's just okay, best bakeware set, Southern Living. Okay, let me open the first one I've seen there. Best bakeware living. Okay, you can see this one talked about bakeware and all that. This not, there's something I wanted to show you. This one is not a typical example of it. Let me go to best bakeware for, okay, let me see, for last Ghana. Okay, I just want to show you a typical example of a website that did their niching very well. See, let me see this website. You can open up other websites, see what they are doing. From there you guide yourself. Okay, like you see this website, they are talking about recipes, they're talking about culture, they're talking about shopping. So those are the things they are considering mainly on this website. Okay, another website, let me show another example of best roasting pan. Let me use that for, let me say, Turkey. Okay, let me just go to a niche website. I'm not baking what is this? baking.com. Let me start something. bakinghow.com. That should be this. Okay, this one is basically on baking. Like, this website is on baking. That's a typical example of a niche website that has selected a niche for themselves. You see they are just talking, even from their name, in as much as this thing does not affect anything, but from their name you see they are just only on baking. How to talk, Cool Whip, baking, and what does Mick do in baking. Like, everything they talk about is in baking. So from this point they can suggest products for people. 4 best countertop ovens for baking. Like, this one is market at money article. This one is money article. The ones you see best, I will still tell you about money and information articles. So that's why if you've not subscribed to this channel, please do well to subscribe. You will get some of these premium informations for free if you're following me on this series. So you see topics, just talk about cake, muffin. You see everything that is here is just talking about baking. So that is what it actually is. So you niche down, pick your niche, do your thing. Google will rank you, you make sales, and that is how it starts. So that is it about niche selection. So once you open on Amazon, you pick what you are passionate about, what arouses your interest. You check the competition level, you check if the niche is profitable, and once it answers those questions I made mention of, go for that niche and make sure you leverage them, beat your competitors. Like I told you in the next video, I'll be talking about how to do keyword research. What qualifies everything, no matter the niche you pick, what qualifies it is the keyword research. So if you don't get good keywords, your competitors can swallow the websites up. So please do to see the next video I will be dropping after this to know how to do your keyword research very well. I still remain Elims AGK. If you're yet to subscribe, please subscribe. And any question you have as well, use the comment section to ask your question. That will be it about this video. See you next time. Bye.